this sweatshirt. My friend Uji got it for me. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Sean Show. As you can see, we are back at my parents' house right now. But that doesn't mean we aren't gonna get any content. I thought, what better way to wrap up the year than to talk about some of our favorite makeup? A lot of which I am wearing today. I was actually sitting here thinking like, oh, like what video can I possibly film? I only brought my best makeup with me. Oh my God, that's it. Let's just jump right into it because I think I've been talking for too long already. All my stuff is sitting right here on a table, so that's where I'll be reaching over. Starting off with the base, we have the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. I think maybe 2 years. I don't know if this is expired, if I should get a new one, but like still got a good amount left, you know? I love this. Ever since I've discovered this, I can't go back to any other ew, I have the glue all over my finger. Sorry about that. But yeah, ever since I discovered this, I can't go back to any other primer. It's just amazing. I'm sure you guys have seen it on camera. I will most definitely be repurchasing this, and I definitely recommend it to everyone. See, I am all about value for my money. I'm looking for the best thing. So I don't care if the best thing is $30 or if it's $5. Like, with that being said, I think the Real Techniques facial sponge is by far the best sponge on the market for the value. Like, these things you can get in multi-packs, so they'll come out to like $4 or $5 a piece, and I don't see any difference between this and the Beauty Blender. If anything, I like this more because of the shape. And I've tried like numerous other sponges this year too, the Wet n Wild one, e.l.f. ones, and they're all trash. Like, why mess with the classic? Like, so we have an expected favorite and a new favorite for concealers. The Catrice $6 concealer, literally one of the best concealers ever. I often will still use this in conjunction with my new favorite concealer, which is the Pat McGrath Labs concealer. This blew me away. It blew me away. My skin looks so beautiful with this. Like, it's amazing. The way it smooths out, doesn't get in the creases. So what I've gotten used to doing now is I'll go in with this first and use just little dots of this wherever I need to brighten, and it, like, look at my face. Do I not look amazing? But it's not just the concealers that are responsible for that. A surprising new favorite. Not only will I most definitely be repurchasing these, I will be stocking up on them the next time I repurchase. It is the Kim Kardashian, the KKW Beauty Contour and Highlight Sticks. I love these. They're amazing. Like, I use every single component of these every single time I do my makeup now. And they're great. Like, I don't know how these ever got any negative reviews. They blend out amazingly. They like look amazing. Each of the colors is useful. I have this in the medium. I don't touch anything else anymore. Like, these are my go-to. Super underrated too. I think everyone needs to try these out, like, for real. Like, Kim did something here. She did something here. So I've still been playing around with the Fenty cream stuff, but when it comes to the cream blush category, I always end up going back to this. I've tried several. Mind you, from pretty much all these categories, I tried several of these products. This one's really gross and dirty looking because this is my most reach for while I'm doing my foundation, clearly. It's just so pretty. This one, I'm actually excited to try other colors. Like the Fenty one, I'm like, maybe I'll like it if I try other colors. This one is, I like it so much, I can't wait to try the other colors. I love it. Foundation, you guys might have already guessed, favorite for the past 3 years, the Dior Forever, and I have it in 3N right now. It's amazing. It smells amazing. It looks amazing. It makes your skin look amazing. Like, all other foundations make it look like I'm wearing makeup. Obviously, I want to look like I'm wearing makeup. I want to look like, you know, she tried to look pretty, but I don't want to look like makeup, you know? I don't want to see that. Like, I am wearing, mind you, I'm wearing so much powder on my face right now. I'm wearing so many products under my eyes, but I don't want you to know that. You know, and this delivers that. Like, do your contouring and concealing first, then go in with this foundation, and then do your blush and highlight after. It will make all the difference, trust me. This just holy grail. I will say that Pat McGrath one was pretty good, but it still doesn't, like, it still feels like gross on my face at the end of the day. This I forget about. It's amazing. This changed my life this year. The Glossier Wowder, it's in the name. Like, wow, I love this. I love the technology on this. I love that thing. I love how fine it is. It's beautiful. I can't say I experienced the same type of feeling for pressed powders though. This is the pressed powder I've been using all year, the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I like it, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I like it more than all my other powders. I feel like all my pressed powders always kind of end up doing the same thing. Do you guys have a good pressed powder recommendation? I would love to hear it. I just never found one that elicited that love feeling out of me, you know? I love this, but I also have a lot of critiques of it. It is the Cali Contour by Smashbox, and it looks like this. The formulas are amazing. The color selection's pretty good. Like, I can use every single shade in here for sure, but that's where the problems kind of begin. While I love these 3 shades, I will still use this one. I just wish it was warmer because they did a really good job with the cool toned contour shade, but then the bronzing shade is just not warm enough in my opinion with the rest of the colors in this palette. And this is the only version of this palette too, which is another problem. Like, I wish there was more versions. I feel like if you're releasing a face palette, you should at least have like 5 versions, like at least. Come on now. This was nice, but I feel like because it wasn't catered toward any skin color in particular is where it kind of took its L's, you know? The highlighters are okay, they're nice, but I would always still end up reaching for my favorite bronzer of the year, L'Oreal Bronze Please bronzer in Terra. This is so good. It was like 12 bucks at the drugstore, and it's such a pretty color. It's such a big pan. I swear by this. It's so pretty. It looks really good. Like, this is my favorite face palette of the year, but it's still only like a 4 out of 5 stars. So keep that in mind. So this year, my favorite highlighting palette, the Dior Backstage Highlighting Glow Face Palette, and this is in O2 Glitz. I have the original, and then I purchased this one because I love the original so much. The original one, the shades were a little bit different, but I was able to like really actually use each and every one of the shades, and like same with this one. These 2 highlighters are a different finish than this highlighter, which is a different finish from this bronzer. So you actually do get different effects from each of the colors. Like, I really appreciate that in any palette. Like, it's just beautiful. Like, oh my God. This Fenty Beauty, the What It Do setting mist has been my favorite setting mist of the year, just for the effect alone. It just looks so beautiful. The way it melts all of your powders together is amazing. But I like to use it still in conjunction with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I like to use this while I'm doing my makeup, and I like to use this one after I'm done with it to like really just lock it in like glue. But yeah, so I like these for 2 different reasons. This is way more like everything's gonna stick in place, you're done, nothing's moving. This is more like, okay, now you look like your face is just one continuous thing, and it's like gorgeous. Da, 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 da. The Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Oh my God, you guys. The formulas of these are so incredible. I have used this pretty much every day since I've got it. It's not the only thing on my eyes right now. I've actually been playing around with, for Christmas, my nieces got me actually a whole bunch of makeup palettes, and I'm gonna be playing around with all of them in an upcoming video, so definitely stay tuned. We will be getting reviews for all of this, but just this quick little show and tell. Check it out. Just want to say thank you to Araya and Bria and Zaina Gill. If you guys are watching this. Yeah, I will definitely be reviewing all of these very soon. But of the palettes that I've been trying out all year long so far, I don't care what anyone says, Natasha Denona palettes are 100% worth the money. They are so worth the money, especially if you hate spending time blending out your eyeshadow, if you want to have like unique, cool, different looks and like out of the same palette. It has the creamiest mattes, the prettiest shimmers, the coolest like duochrome type colors, you know? Like, this palette actually inspired me to become more creative with my eyeshadow. Like, all my other eyeshadow, I've had several eyeshadow palettes in the past, and a lot of them would just kind of intimidate me. Not this one though. This one has been, this palette changed my life straight up, and I definitely plan on getting more Natasha Denona palettes. I've literally just been debating on which one, I'm gonna be honest, but like, I love this. This is great. I want more of this. Okay, so for eyebrows, we are back to using the Anastasia brow pomade. I tried a lot of brow pencils this year. I tried a lot of felt tip pens this year. I tried all sorts of different methods. I just decided, you know what? No. With eyebrows like mine, they can get pretty full. If I like let them grow out, they can get pretty thick and full and luscious and all that. But I have bald patches. And even when they're full, I have bald patches. So for a girl with eyebrows like mine that wants shape like this, I need some solid straight line. This is the only thing that gives me the ability to do that with confidence. I've tried other brow pomades and they just slip around, or they're too dry, too dark. There's something going on. This takes 2 seconds at this point to just swoop out the door. Love it. But I have also picked up the habit of using it in conjunction with brush and pomades, whatever. And my favorite for that this year has been the Glossier Boy Brow. The fibers in it, the brush size, honestly, it's good. It's good. It makes your brows look good. So for eyeliners, NYX Epic Ink Eyeliner and the Urban Decay 24/7, my favorites for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now almost. I don't know. I just have yet to find a felt tip pen that works better than this. I have yet to find a pencil that works better than this. These are just simply the best ones. And I will continue to repurchase these until I find better ones. And I'm open to it. I tried like, I'd say 20 eyeliners this year total, like, you know, all forms. And these are still the ones that ultimately win for me. So if you guys have any suggestions you guys want me to try out, I would be more than happy to, but I just don't think that anything's gonna beat these. I also have the same feelings towards this mascara. Oh my God, I have tried so many mascaras this year. Like so many. I still can't find a mascara better than this. This is the Stila Great Lash, I believe. No, Huge Extreme Lash. It's the best one. The only one I'd say even comes close is the Hypnose Drama, but it still gives a very different effect than this one does. And I, like most things, like to use these in conjunction. Why not have the best of both worlds at all times, you know? But still, it's like no matter which mascara I use, it just don't feel like I'm ready, like my makeup is done, unless I go over it with a coat of this one. Because it just, that's the only way I could describe it, just to your eyelashes. And I love it. If you guys haven't tried this yet, or if you have and you think you know one that's better, please leave that in the comments below too. Honestly, leave all your best makeup suggestions in the comments below. I want to try everything. Like maybe I'll do that for a video. I'll do my comment section suggestions. We are going to be closing this off with the lips category, which is kind of a big category, I'm not gonna lie. So first things first, the best lip balm of the year is definitely the Glossier birthdaybalm.com. Not only is this good for the formula, which, I mean, it's just pretty much squeezable Vaseline, but I think that's ingenious. I hate putting my fingers in tubs and stuff, especially when you have nails. I don't want to be scooping my fingers and things, so this is perfect for fancy girls on the go. It tastes like vanilla cake, little bits of reflective sparkle in it that just make your lips look healthy. It looks good, tastes good, feels amazing. Definitely recommend. This is already a repurchase, by the way, so I have yet to find a lip pencil formula that is better than Pat McGrath's, but I will say that the KKW pencils were pretty impressive this year. I've been buying otherwise buying like, you know, like they go on very smooth. They stay on for a pretty decent amount of time. Like even when my other lips stuff wears off, you can still kind of see them there. The color selection is very good. That was impressive to me. Like this is the first time I was able to find like several different brownish shades that go with my skin color, which sounds ridiculous because you'd think like being a medium skin tone, I could probably adjust to either, but that's not true. I'm not gonna act like it's harder for me to buy stuff than it is for a person with darker skin. I will say it is difficult to find the correct shade no matter what your skin tone is. Honestly, KKW Beauty delivered for me for that. I definitely recommend you guys try them out. My favorite drugstore lip products this year were the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon, which I have 2 of and I definitely would like to have more of, and the Milani Keep It Full Lip Gloss, which I also have 2 of. These are both great. I reached for them all the time. I am wearing this one on my lips in the middle today. The drugstore kills it when it comes to lip products. These were great. My favorite high-end lipsticks of the year. A surprise favorite is that pure Barbie lipstick I showed you guys. Oh my god, I have just grown to using this all the time, like every day. Like I love this shade, I love this color. I didn't think I would ever like a color like a dark pink like this, but I really do. It's like a deeper version of my favorite Pat McGrath lipstick, which I only have the mini on hand right now. Omi by Pat McGrath. Each other, oh no, they're very different. Like this one's more berry, this one's more maubey rose, but like they're both my favorite pinks. I don't know. They go great with my skin tone. I love them both. I love the formulas. Just definitely recommend. I've never tried out any of other Pure's lipsticks, but now I definitely really want to. And I definitely already have been starting a collection of my Pat McGrath lipsticks, which I definitely intend on continuing. All right. Last but not least are my favorite high-end lip glosses. One that I don't have on hand with me right now that deserves a shout out is obviously the Fenty Gloss Bomb. Probably my 7th repurchase of it. It's in my car right now where it belongs. It is my favorite travel gloss. Feels great. I would compare it to the Milani Keep It Full actually. This one does a really good imitation of that, but still it doesn't accomplish what Rihanna accomplishes. Even these next two glosses that are my favorites are like favorites for reasons because they're different. So first up, I have the Dior Hyaluronic Acid Lip Maximizer Gloss in Hollow. This is my most used up gloss, my favorite, my daily go-to every single day, all the time before I head out of the house gloss. I love this gloss. I'm wearing it definitely right now with a little bit of this, which is my other favorite gloss, is Pat McGrath Gloss in Love Potion. Oh my god. This one I'm wearing all over my lips. This one I have just in the center kind of to like amplify the glassiness. So I like this gloss because it has that element in it where you can feel the plumping happening. That was my favorite thing about Buxom, is the Buxom glosses were too thick for me. I didn't like that about them. This is a little bit thinner and I feel like it could be because of the hyaluronic acid, which definitely makes your lips feel moisturized, like you don't feel like you're putting plastic on your lips. The gloss sinks into your lips almost, and then the shine is just beautiful. This gloss, on the other hand, the Pat McGrath one, definitely is more of like, you know, you're putting on a lip gloss, you know? So worth it for the effect. The shine is gorgeous. I just love it so much. So I'm sure you can guess what word I'm about to say next, because I like to use these in conjunction. I don't know why I said that word so much today. That was honestly weird of me. I keep throwing scholarly vocab into my regular life and it is just throwing me all the way off. So with that, if that wraps up all of my favorite products, I think that about does it for this video. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely leave all your suggestions in the comments down below. I want to hear all of them. Let me know what you think if you've tried these products. Be sure to like and subscribe on your way out, and